All right, so we're here in Casper, and I'm with Wayne. Wayne, tell me, what were you using PRM for?
For diabetic sore on the inside of my leg, and also for Meniere's disease in my right ear. I was having dizziness, sickness, vomiting, and I began to use it. And with the ear, it took about between 2 weeks and a month before it finally cleared up, and I haven't been sick now in months.
That's great. And how long did you have the Meniere's symptoms?
Meniere's, I had it, let's see, for several months. I've been going to the doctor here in Casper, and I went to a doctor in Cheyenne twice, had hearing tests, and etc. And finally, once I found the PRM and started using it on my ear, it opened up. I'd used Wally's ear drops, and I'd used lipoflavonoid and several different things, and none of them had worked.
How did you decide to put it in your ear?
One day I decided rather than, I can't put it in it, so I decided, well, I'd just put it around the back of my ear because I felt pressure here behind the ear down into the tonsil.
Okay.
And I started applying it there on my ear, and in about 2 weeks it started feeling better. I was no longer sick, and by the end of the month it stayed open now and hasn't plugged up anymore.
So you actually just put it on the outside, not on the inside?
On the outside.
Oh, that's great. And so tell me about your diabetes sores. How long have you had how long have you had diabetes?
Diabetes I've had for quite a few years, about 12, 15 years.
And then, so you had a sore on the outside of your leg. Tell us
Yes.
about that.
Well, I went in the hospital with that when it got infected into my blood system, and it took somewhere around 4 days taking IVs every 12 hours, and to knock it out, and it still took about 3 months before the sores healed up. I got a sore a year and a half or so ago now. It was open sore for over a year on the inside of my leg. The last time I saw my doctor, he said it looked like that nature was winning, that the sore was not going to close. And I started putting PRM on it, and within 2 weeks it started drying up, and it took about a month, and it closed up, and it hasn't been open. I used the PRM on it for about 3 months, and I haven't used it since.
Oh, that's great.
It's still closed.
That's great. So what would you tell other people with diabetes sores?
Try it. It heals up the open sore. I don't know how and why, but I know it worked.
That's great. Thank you so much, Wayne.
You're welcome.
Okay, so what is your name?
My name's Joseph Swab.
Could you tell me your story about PRM?
PRM, I had major cortisone shots in my lower back, and after the fourth shot it started bothering me, and I have a torn AC in my right knee, back part of my leg, and I've used it about 4 times now, and all the pain is completely gone that was bothering me for months.
And you had surgery on your knee, correct?
Yes, I did.
And what did the doctor tell you when you went back for the second surgery?
I haven't went back. He told me if I go back because I had arthroscopic surgery in it, that the next time I wouldn't like the scars to it.
Right.
And I've been trying to avoid having the scars.
So you came in on Saturday, and this is Monday.
Yes.
And so you've only used it for a couple of days, and you said your knee is feeling how?
Much, much better.
Good. So it was on a scale of 1 to 10, where was it before?
It was about 9.5, and now down to about 2.
Excellent. So that's just after a couple of days.
After a couple of days.
That's great. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
I'm here with Diane. Thanks for coming and talking to me.
You're welcome.
So tell me what your experience and how you came to know about PRM and what you've used it for.
I work at Walmart, and my knee was hurting really bad. I could hardly walk. I was almost in tears. And a friend of mine at work said that she had some stuff I should try. So she went home and got me a little sample roll-on, and about an hour later, I felt great.
That's very cool.
Felt great. I mean, it still hurts a little,
Yeah.
but not
How many times have you applied it?
just once.
Just the once. And so where was your pain level before?
It was about a 9 or a 10.
9 or 10. And now where is it now after just one time?
About maybe 2 or 3.
That's great.
Yeah.
Very cool. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
You bet. We're in Sturgis 2011 with Karen, and she has a great success story. Can you tell us about it?
I'd like to thank you, Jason, for your product. I have had a shoulder problem for 12 years. I have gone to orthopedic surgeons, chiropractors, massage therapists. I go to a massage therapist now. I've had it cut back. The spray it on my shoulder, and I can go all day with no pain. And I want to thank you. It's a miracle. We spray it on every morning. I'm good for the day. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much. Okay, so we're in Sturgis 2011. What is your names?
Laura, Sarah.
Laura and Sarah. So you stopped by our booth here, Pain Relief Miracle. Why did you stop by the booth?
Well, we stopped by because Sarah has swimmer's ear. We went to the emergency room in Deadwood yesterday and got an antibiotic. She's been in pain all day. We almost went home because she's been in pain all day.
And it was hurting you.
Yeah.
All right, so you got some of the PRM.
I got a little tiny bottle to try it, and I put 3 drops in her ear, and she sat up and said it didn't hurt.
And it was like
hurt.
seconds, right?
It was seconds. And
Yeah.
she sat up and said, it didn't hurt. And I said, it doesn't hurt? And she said, no, it doesn't hurt. I'm like, this isn't real, but
Right.
it's real. It doesn't hurt.
So how do you feel?
Great.
Good. And how old are you?
14.
14. So pretty cool testimonial from where are you from?
Nebraska.
Nebraska. Did you know I went to Creighton University?
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Cool.
So thank you very much.
You're
I appreciate
welcome.
you guys. So tell me what your name is,
My name is Cynthia Neal.
and what have you been using Pain Relief Miracle for?
I had a broken shoulder, and I put it on there, and within 3 days, it was pretty much pain-free. I had broken rib. I put it on there about 5 times a day, and in 3 days, I had relief on that.
That's an awesome story.
It is.
Thank you very much.
And I thank you.
All right. So we're here in Arizona for the first time at the Women's Expo. I'm with Lori Ruvalo. Thank you. Tell us what your experience was with Pain Relief Miracle.
Well, I asked the girl to spray my thumb, and when I was wiggling it, it was hurting really bad. She sprayed it, and within a minute, probably not even, the pain was gone.
That's awesome.
Completely gone.
That's cool. And you said you know some people that you can share with this with too, right?
Yes.
Good. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right, we're here with Lori at the Phoenix Women's Expo. She came in and had such great success on her thumb. And you tell me about what you told me about your husband.
This morning, well, my husband's a jogger, and this morning he was going jogging, and before he went out the door, I asked him if he had any pain, because I wanted to try what I bought yesterday, the spray. And he said, yes, my knee hurts. And I said, okay. And I sprayed his knee about 6 times front and back. And I said, now rub it in. He rubbed it in. And he asked me, how long will it take for the pain to go away? And before I could even answer him, he moved his leg and he said, it's already gone. I have no pain. And so he took off, he went running. An hour later, he came back. And I asked him how it went and if he felt okay, and he goes, it was the best run I've had in a year.
That's very cool.
Pain-free.
And how old is your husband?
60.
See, and he's running. That's awesome.
Yes.
Thank you very
And
much.
he told me to come back today and buy a gallon of it. And I can't believe you actually have gallons of it.
Thank you very much, Lori.
Thank you.
So we're here with Diane, Lori's friend. Tell me what your experience was. Why did you come by our booth?
Well, I saw something says pain, and I'm in pain at this time. And I have fibromyalgia, I have arthritis, and I have inflammation in my arms. And she sprayed it on my arm, and oh my goodness, I can be able to move my arm, and I can wave to you.
That's great. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Here we are at the Phoenix Women's Expo. All right, so I'm sitting here with Pete.
Yeah, so
Pete, tell me what's your story.
Pete Silva. Get
Pete
the whole
Silva.
Get the whole damn thing there.
Tell me, Pete Silva. What did you use PRM for? Pain Relief Miracle.
Well, I had a couple women that rent for me, and they've got big problems. And they were telling me about this PMR, and they wanted me to try it because I have bone on my hip. So, and I take cortisone for that, and it helps, keeps me from having an operation. But then I went and put this stuff on it, this PRM, between my right testicle and my thigh on the right-hand side. I just run it down there like this, and 2 or 3, 4 times. And then I laid back and took a nap, and I slept for maybe 45 minutes, and when I got up, no pain.
Is that the first thing that's taken the pain away?
Yep.
Great. And you said that the two ladies that had a couple issues about on her arm, so.
Yeah, I don't really know what they're all taking it for, but what she had on her arms is gone.
That's great.
And my wife is a registered nurse, and she's not into this stuff at all. And she has arthritis in her right foot, and she had some bruising behind her leg on her left foot. And so I put some on there. And this morning, she was rather quiet about Dr. Silva's medical practice, so I don't know. I'll have to wait and find out. After I tell her what I paid for this, it'll cure her.
Good. Well, and you're a Vietnam vet, so we're in the process of donating to vets. So.
Yeah, if you want to do something for vets, that'd be the baby.
Yeah.
Just tell them not to drink it.
Right. Great. Well, thanks, Pete. I appreciate your story.
No problem.
Hi, can you state your name for us?
My name is Donna Messerly.
Okay, and tell us why you're here today doing a testimonial.
Because I want other people to know about the effects that PRM has had on me personally, as far as my skin damage due to steroid use and Coumadin, the use of blood thinners, and what it's doing for my skin.
Okay, so how did you start using PRM?
I first came down here with a friend who had severe neuropathy who was using PRM for relief for neuropathy. I never thought to read any of the information, and my mom stopped in here and bought a bottle after learning that it also helps skin because she was so concerned about how bad my arms looked. I mean, they looked very bad, and my neck was also severely reddened.
Okay, what was on your arms?
I had a huge dark discoloration because I'd had several hospitalizations after my transplant, and each time they had an edema, the edema would discolor my skin. So both of my forearms were basically a very dark brown color with scars that protruded from the skin.
Okay, and what results have you noticed?
I've only been using the PRM since about 7 weeks ago when my mom brought it to the house. I use it 3 times a day, and what's happening is all the brown discoloration that was formerly there appears to be breaking up, and everything is getting lighter. All my scars, this scar you cannot even feel above the skin at this point. I have a scar on this arm that was about 1/4 of an inch tall on my arm, and very, I used to be embarrassed. I used to think people would think I cut on myself because it protruded so far, and you can barely feel it. My skin's starting to regenerate. I was just at my doctor's office in Denver, and they say that I'm having skin generation.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
It's wonderful. And my neck is really, really, if you would have seen it before, it was beet red. It looked horrible.
Okay, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Explain to me what this is.
Okay, this is the even better than the worst it ever looked. It looked way worse than this, and it was all this discoloration of brown from my wrist to my elbow. And now if you look at when I'm starting to turn, this is all lightened up significantly, but this is the scar I was describing that has been reduced to barely nothing. But if you see these white patches coming through, this all was that dark brown. Now all this new skin appears to be coming through.
What did your doctor say?
He said that it appears to be regenerating my skin cells.
And you believe this is all from Pain Relief Miracle?
I have not had any use of any other thing to try to help stop it.
And you had a success story with my product, Pain Relief Miracle, today.
Hi, I'm Dr. Lisa Hall. I'm from Pismo Beach, California, emergency room doctor, 33 years. And I came here for a real estate convention and ran onto his product, Pain Relief Miracle. And it just so happened this morning while I was training for my triathlon, I fell and dislocated my left shoulder. I don't believe in pain medication, so I sprayed it with
PRM?
With PRM. And I had 5 hours of relief with that. And then I sprayed it again, and I'm not in any pain now. And that's a pretty big miracle. No pain medication of any kind. It's great stuff.
That's great. So you actually are in a sling. So
yeah, dislocated my shoulder.
Wow. But the PRM is really helping you.
It helped a lot.
That's great.
Wish I had some more to take home.
Thank you very much.
All right, thank you.
All right, so we're here in San Diego, and I'm with Lori. Tell me, you just used my product PRM.
Jason, I just used your product PRM. I am 54 years old today.
Wow,
and
congratulations, happy birthday.
Thank you. I have 5% meniscus and an old arthritic right knee. So I thought, why the heck not? I sprayed the stuff on my knee, and I walked up and down some stairs that hurt just this morning. And it doesn't hurt.
That's
so
cool.
I'm buying the product and I'm taking it home to my mother. So I say thank you, good luck, go forth and prosper.
Thank you. And I just did the Shark Tank with the investors. What do you have to say to the investors?
With the investors, I say invest, go, because I think this could explode into a really nice product that a lot of Americans will be interested in. Not to mention all the people all over the country, but we as Americans are aging, and I'm proof of that.
Yeah.
So I say bring on the pain medicine that is not going to be ingested, not affect our livers and our kidneys and all that stuff. I think that this is just a great opportunity for investors, but it's a great product for me.
Great, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Okay, we're here in Casper, Wyoming, and we have an interesting story about varicose veins. Can you tell me your name?
My name's Jeannie Hollister.
And can you tell me what you use PRM for?
I have had varicose veins for over 20 years, and they got to where they were throbbing and hurting, so I rolled it on, and within days it started softening, and after a month of use it was totally gone. The pain stopped, the ugly veins were gone, because they were big. It was a big...
Wow.
And so I quit using it, and it's been gone for like 6-7 months, and now I'm starting to see it's coming back, so I need to get more.
So you're happy, though, that they went away?
Yes, and
Yeah.
I didn't have to have surgery. A lady at work had surgery to have
Yeah.
her veins pulled out, and so PRM saved me from surgery.
Well, that's great. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
All right, Samantha, thank you. So I've got a pretty cool testimonial here that just happened in Rising Lotus. Can you tell me your names first?
Ashlyn and Chris.
Great. And so tell me what you just experienced with Pain Relief Miracle.
Well, my heel was hurting really bad, and now I have no pain.
So you've been going to the doctor, and you went to the podiatrist, and he gave you things for it. Tell me what you've actually been experiencing pain-wise. What was the pain level? You said it was an 8, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So, Mom, tell me what you've noticed with her, and then what you noticed just a minute ago.
She has gotten worse when she's playing sports, but the rest of the time she hasn't been able to walk normally. But just within just a few minutes, I noticed that as she's walking across the floor, it's just like normal.
Yeah, and how long do you think that took?
Maybe 10 or 15 minutes.
Right. Pretty neat, huh?
Yeah, very.
Good. All right, anything else you have to say?
Nope.
Okay, good. Thank you. All right, could you tell me your name?
Bud Davala,
And what do you do?
the Casper Event Center manager.
And tell me, why did you use Pain Relief Miracle?
I had an injury and had some pain.
And how's it working for you?
So far, so good. I've had one dose of it, and it's helped tremendously.
That's great. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right, well, we're here in Phoenix, Arizona again. And what is your name, ma'am?
I'm Peaches Gilder.
And you use PRM for a pretty interesting use. Can you tell us about what it was?
I used PRM on my puppies for parvo. They had a touch of parvo, and I had tried the antibiotics. It didn't seem to be working, so I tried PRM. I put a few drops in water for them and injected it, force-fed it to them. And in about 3 days, they were up and about and have been up and about ever since. Actually, they're getting on my nerves.
And you said they were on antibiotics, right? The vet gave them antibiotics?
They had been on antibiotics, but it didn't seem they weren't coming around. They were just still sluggish and not eating. Just, it just wasn't working. I was expecting them to die.
Now, that's not a recommended usage. I don't have that on the bottle, so what made you decide to try it that way?
Because the antibiotics didn't seem to be working, and I was expecting them to die. So I just felt like I would try it anyway. I had to try something. I couldn't just let them die.
What led you to think, well, I'm going to try it internally on your dogs?
I
I had tried it internally on myself.
Well, you did? Oh
Yes.
my gosh, okay.
I have irritable bowel syndrome, and I had an attack, and I put a few drops in some water and drank it, and in about 30 minutes I had no pain, and I've been pain-free. I haven't had to use my Bento, any of that.
Wow. Well, now I don't recommend that, so that was your own choice, correct?
That was my own choice, yes. And it was just a few drops in the water. I mean, I didn't drink the whole bottle.
Wow.
Just a few drops in the bottle and some water. And it did. It worked.
Oh
It
my
worked.
gosh. And so I appreciate that story. That's interesting. Don't try that at home. All right, we're here at the Phoenix Women's Expo with Queen Sue. Tell me a little about your business.
Hi, I'm Queen Sue, Queen of the Wild Boomer Women. We're a group of baby boomer women that get together and have fun. We have a club called the Bucket List Club where we live out our bucket list dreams. We have a trip coming up to Italy next year, and we do a lot of fun things in the Phoenix area. We're going to be going national. I just used your product because I've been standing in my booth for a day and a half, and I'm amazed at how instantly my pain just went away.
That's cool. What kind of pain were you having?
I was having leg pain and foot pain from standing, and I'm standing and I don't feel anything anymore.
That's excellent. So you've been standing in your booth, and it's wildboomerwomen.com?
Wildboomerwomen.com.
Everybody check out wildboomerwomen.com. Thank you very much, Sue.
Thank you.
So yet another video testimonial from somebody here in Phoenix at the Women's Expo.
Yay!
So Chris, tell me what you came in for.
I have fasciitis that acts up quite a bit and on the bottom of my foot.
And we just sprayed it on less than 2 minutes ago, right?
Yeah,
And how long have you had the problem?
forever.
Forever.
Yes.
And now?
I'm pain-free.
And how about your mom? We just sprayed it on your mom. Tell me about that.
Yes, she has a knee replacement, total knee replacement in one knee, and the other one she does not. And she got sprayed and obviously bought a bottle because it worked right away.
That's excellent. Thank you very much. You think Arizona is ready for Pain Relief Miracle?
I think they should be ready.
That's great. Thank you.
All right.
All right, we have another testimonial from the Phoenix Women's Expo. I'm here with Janine. Thank you for coming in and talking to me.
Thank you for sharing.
Tell me what your experience was with PRM.
Well, I've had 3 knee surgeries and 2 foot surgeries in the last 5 years. I haven't had any feeling in my toes for the last 2 years, and I can feel my feet. I can feel my toes.
That's excellent.
I have no pain in my knees right this minute.
That's great. How long ago did we spray that on you? Did Laprelle spray it?
3 minutes.
3 minutes ago.
Maybe 4.
So
yeah.
3 minutes ago, you couldn't feel your toes for 2 years,
Yeah.
and now you can.
Yeah.
It's pretty awesome.
Seriously.
Yeah,
I'm stoked.
that's awesome. And you live in Arizona.
I live in Chandler, Arizona.
Excellent. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. No.
All right, so I'm here at the Phoenix Women's Expo again with Donna. Tell me what your experience with Pain Relief Miracle is.
Well, I got it as a free sample about a year ago, and I started using it. I was doing yard work, bougainvillea cuts all over my arms, and I'll tell you, usually those scars stay with you forever. I put that stuff on, and within 3 days it's gone. I have some now. I actually went back to the store online, purchased it, got 3 bottles, and I've been putting it on every friend that I have. I want them to see, and everybody says, amazing, it was gone next week. It was gone in 3 days. It was gone today. Now I have another scar right here, so I'm glad I found you because my dog just cut me, and I know when we put some of this on, it'll be gone in 3 days. And that's a deep cut, and it'll be gone in 3 days. Amazing. It is a miracle.
That's fantastic. And do you think it would be a good thing for me to come and open up a branch in Phoenix?
You know what? I want to help you sell it. I believe in it that strongly. I know exactly everybody needs to know about this. Absolutely.
Thank
Let me
you.
know if I can help you.
Thank you so much, Donna.
You bet.
This miracle cream that Mayor gave me to try, it's been just a little over an hour and I feel no pain whatsoever. It feels like I never had even a problem with my foot.
Where'd you put it?
On my instep,
Okay.
on the instep of my foot, which I've had problems for years with it, and I can't believe that I feel pain-free now.
On a scale of 1 to 10, what was your pain before?
Like an 8.
And where is it now?
It's 0 now.
And we did that at what, 9?
20 minutes to 9.
20 minutes
it
to
was
9.
before you opened.
And right now it's 10:10. Wow.
So,
We'll keep trying, see what happens.
thank you, Mayor.
This is day number 2.
I can't believe how much better my foot feels. And just using that for one day, I put some on at 4:30 this morning and I'm still doing really good. I don't have to have another dose shot. I'm just amazed at how good this stuff is working on my foot. Thank you so much.
Okay, we're at the 2011 Wyoming Women's Expo with Amanda. Can you tell us your story?
It helped my son's eczema. Oh, we tried everything and it helped. It would just took it away. It was
Great.
awesome.
How long did he have eczema?
We were fighting with it for a year and a half.
A year and a half. How long did it take for it to go away?
Not even 2 weeks.
That's very great.
It was awesome.
Good. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
So we're up here at the Women's Expo, the Wyoming Women's Expo, and here's Cupcake A Go-Go, the owner, Pat. Tell me, Pat.
Yes.
You said you use PRM.
I do.
What do you use it for?
I have really bad feet. And so after I've been on my feet all day working on cupcakes, when I go to bed, I soak and I take a nice hot bath in Epsom salts, and then I rub PRM on my feet, and that really helps. Also, I broke my shoulder this summer, and after the bone started to mend, I used it on my muscles, and it really helped a lot.
Well, that's great. Thank you for sharing your story, and you guys got to get a cupcake from Cupcakes A Go-Go.
Pain Relief Miracle is quickly becoming the most revolutionary natural topical healing formula of our time.
I put a spring in my thumb. I don't know if you ever sprained your thumb. It's an owie. It hurt. And I put it on there, and the pain began to subside. So I'm a big fan of it.
Created by Casper native Jason Laird and made right here in Wyoming. Guaranteed to work for headaches, arthritis, knee, hip and back pain, shingles, dandruff, and eczema. Available exclusively at Rising Lotus Wellness and Allergy Center or online at painreliefmiracle.com.
Pain Relief Miracle works wonders. I've applied it to my neck and shoulder, and have gotten great relief from that. And I started using it on bug bites. I get really bad reactions to bites, and I can put this on, and instead of my whole arm swelling, it doesn't at all. There's no swelling, there's no irritation, and it goes away. It's great. It's great.
All right, I've got a horse story here for you. Can you tell me your name, sir?
My name is Randy Colton.
And Randy, what have you been doing as a living for most of your life?
I was a jockey for 22 years and got broke up very badly. I mean, operated on 8 times from all the falls and injuries from the racehorses.
And can you tell me, you've taken PRM to some of the horse trainers, some of the top horse trainers. What have you heard back?
They've had good success with it, from the inflammation that they're using it for, and then also the motion on their joints, such as their ankles, their knees, their hocks, to get the motion back in them.
That's great. And what do you think is the possibility for PRM for race horses and thoroughbreds?
It's unlimited, to be truthful. You're not only talking about the injuries, for inflammation and pain helping, but also you have such as other things in their hooves, cuts, fungus, and other areas such as that.
Great, and you've been using it on yourself too, right?
Yes, that's correct.
That's great, and you actually said you took it to one of the owners or trainers, and he's using it on his back?
Yes, he is.
And what are his results?
He's having good success with it. Dan McFarland that trains here and at California at Santa Anita and Hollywood.
Great. Well, we're in Phoenix, Arizona, enjoying the nice weather. Thank you very much. All right, so we're here at the track in Phoenix with the first horse that's used PRM. What's her name, sir?
Dance for 7.
Dance for 7. And what's your name?
My name is Wendell Mack.
All right, Wendell. So tell me what you used PRM for.
I used it on her ankles. I rubbed it into her ankles real well. She's got rather tender ankles, and I rubbed it in her ankles, and the filly won.
She won.
Yeah, she won. Paid about $40 to win.
That's great. So she's the first horse ever to use PRM that's a racehorse. So we really appreciate that. Thank you very much, Wendell.
You bet.
You have a big decision in front of you. You can either ignore this offer and continue on your current course, or you can finally get the relief you desperately need and deserve. The choice is yours. Sincerely, Jason, Amber, Sterling, and Rogan. And my mother, Judy. Order today at painreliefmiracle.com or call us at 307-577-6333.